Hello and welcome back to Railway Empire. We have a lot to do, don't we? Should we recap quickly and get straight into it? It is January, so a lot of our network is asleep, as it were, bogged down in the snow. We're over halfway. We've got until the end of this year, the end of December of this year, to take another 72 people. And that may slow down at this very moment, as it should be snowing up in Stockholm, or across in Stockholm. The population, we're going to make a start on that today because I don't want to leave it. I don't want to leave it any longer. Also, this train, I've had an idea. We're going to get rid of it. Yeah, we're definitely going to get rid of it because half the time it's just running empty. We could wait until full, but I think a better solution would be our first warehouse, guys. Yes, that would definitely be a better idea. That way our logging can go in here and serve a yon shopping. And yes, Gothenburg. Gothenburg, thank you in the comments. I couldn't believe that was Gothenburg. When you said it in the comments, I was like, oh my days, of course it is. Of course it is. So yeah, a warehouse, we're going to deal with wood. And we're going to pull grain from all the way up here. Eventually we'll pull salt as well as the towns get bigger. But we could also maybe pass, have a dedicated line going all the way up there that will take the crisp bread from Lynn Shopping until we can get this hooked up at the very least. I mean, they're going to need it here. As trains get busier, I know we've got them mixed at the moment. But they're going to get so busy that we're not going to have enough room to take all the freight and the passengers at the same time. So let's build us our first warehouse. And we're going to stick with the warehouse with signal control. The reason being, I don't know whether they fixed it or changed it. If you build the standard warehouse without the fancy signal controlled and auto platform assignments, when you go to change it to signal controlled, you lose everything that's in it, which is a little bit rough. So we're going to go here-ish. Yeah, I think there's good for us. There's our warehouse. We're going to get the stocks in. It's going to have grain, wood, crisp bread or cloth. Crisp bread might help us sooner rather than later. Plus we can then do more. Up here, currently it's all frozen. However, we'll be able to upgrade this, I think. How much will that cost us? Yeah, no point doing it now because it's winter and a lot of our trains are seriously slowed down. Let's head this way. If we can... it's going to be rough, isn't it? Can we get into here? I don't think we can really avoid anything. We could move the warehouse, but I think it's in a better place for the other side. Is there any good place for this? Could we come down here? Why is it always 3%? I don't understand that. It's 3% no matter where you go. How much would it be to go direct? So 390 something thousand. I think that's not right. Could you not do that? That's better. Dear oh dear. We could probably get that down, right? 140? Yeah, 140 seems better. I don't understand why it's on such a slope. Do you? Oh, that's a bit weird. I know it's on a bit of a grade there. I guess these are at a weird angle. Do you know what? That will be fine. We need to pay for this. And I prefer it going short. It's just a real shame that it's steep. And pricey. It's alright. It's alright. Once it's done, right? There we go. There and there. We're going to need a water tower on here, not on the bridge. You can't do that. Right, that's in. And we can set up a rail line straight away from there to there. Just so it's done, basically. And we'll get a freight line going there. And we'll do the same up here. We're going to make a bypass, I think, for Lynn Shopping and our expresses and our freight. Split them up a little bit. And we want this freight only as well. And you can start taking crisp breads, I hope. Don't want a conductor. Anybody? Conductory types that could be used on our... There we go. Do you make the other person happy? You do. Get on there. Beautiful. There we go. Isn't that nice? I'm guessing that was what they were offering us. We don't want one of those. Perfect. I'm going to duplicate, once the snow's gone and we're out of January, the trains. I want to make sure they're going at full pelt so we don't miss it. We will check, actually. How are we doing? Still 128. I'm guessing they're all snarled up in the snow up here. Look at them all. Dear, oh dear. It's a good mechanic, that, though. I like it. You kind of have to account for it, don't you? No, you do have to account for it, 100%. Right, we'll... Oh, okay. So, yeah, this bit is nice and flat. So, I guess it's the... Whichever way you want to do it. At least on here, you would have thought it would have been a better grade going down to the seaside there. It's not the seaside, is it? No, it's a lake. Not called the seaside when it's a lake. Right, get you in there. And we'll hook you up. We will have to re-add the supply tower because I forgot to put that in. Almost. Now, grain. Still snowing up here, unfortunately. We can hook up the wood though and get that running. It's already got a maintenance shed in there as well. That's not a bad... Ooh, what did you click there? I got a little bit click happy. Connect there. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, these two are going to be fine, which means this is probably going to be fine all the way up to there. And our lovely grain supply. I am going to double track this, I believe. That's my choice, and I'm doing it. We might need more than one train servicing the warehouse, as there's going to be quite a few cities demanding goods from the warehouse itself. They're all going to need their own water supplies and sand and oil. So, should we get a station up here regardless? I think it would be a good idea, right? Absolutely. This only needs to be a small train station. So we'll get that in. No, in fact, it only needs to be a tiny, small train station, doesn't it? It's a bit rough terrain around here, but it hopefully will pay off for us. If we can avoid some of the slopiness, it would be cool. There we go. It's not too bad. I'll take it. Where are we heading here? Yeah, we want the shortest crossing point, don't we? So somewhere like this. Should do us nicely. Wait till it says 1%, and there's our entry point. Not too bad. How much we got? Well, we can look here. Earthworks 29k. Would have to pay the 139k track anyway. It's a 65-mile route. Crikey. That's a distance. And only 38k in bridges. That's one of them. There might be a couple more up there. I don't mind. I don't mind. Take that. There's another one there. Do we double track it? I would like to. In parts, because we're definitely going to need more than one train running this. In fact, we could afford it, couldn't we? Yeah, let's get it done. Out the way. Since we've got a bit of time on our hands. A little bit cheaper when you double track it, I believe. And then we can get all the water towers situated. We're going to need probably a couple, so they've got options. One up there. There we go. One there, one there. That should be everything. We're going to definitely need a maintenance yard on here. And let's get grain going. Although the first train is... No. Well, do you know what? Get it loaded. Get that on there. And get the line from... That's a weird way around of doing it, Mr. Grand. You confused yourself then. Right, freight only. Get that grain moving. Oh, security guard. No point in putting security guards on freight trains that run goods to warehouses, as you don't get any money for taking this. This is going to be running at 0. We're going to be paying for that luxury. And then, but we're going to be distributing it and you get the end payment. So yes. Sometimes it's not a bad idea to run them direct on top of a warehouse as well. But yeah, there we go. Guys, we're in. We have that running. Once the snow's cleared up. Oh, it has. Look at that. Right, duplicate you. You get loading as well. It's a level 1 currently, so we can't overdo it just yet. We need another one, don't we? From here to here. This is the whole point of it. And add as a fairly. And that one can have the security guard in, as we'll get paid. Who are you? Engineer. I think we're okay with engineers, but I'll double check. We are going to be duplicating. Oh, they're still snarled up here. Come on, weather. It's going to get better shortly. Stockholm is much earlier than these guys up here. They're like done for at the moment. Any time today? No? Yep. It's all good. You're only going to knee shopping anyway. Right, what else could we do? I say we quad track this. Might be a good idea. Since it's a fairly decent price. I don't know whether they'll split themselves. What I would like to do eventually is come off here, you see, and bypass the city itself for our express lines. Whether it will or not work like that, I don't know. How much would it cost? Could we just do it? Maybe. 159. Do you know what? That might do us. I'm pretty sure it'll be shorter as well. In fact, yes, it would be, wouldn't it? By quite a distance. Which would help with maintenance. Perfect. I mean, I would say, should we stick a supply tower in? Just here anyway. Just in case they need it before they get there. And then they should be good. Will they use it without me having to change it? Ah, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. And that's an easy way to pick up our expresses. We've only got 4. It is, look. They've split. That's beautiful. I don't know whether they'll split here, because we could do that. We could force them to split, couldn't we? Let's see. No utilization, no utilization. So what we could maybe do is use the... before we go duplicating any more of these, is split them. Because in case of random breakdowns, I didn't want to go all the way up there, though. Yeah, in case of random breakdowns, there's less chance of us getting stuck behind all the freight trains we'll be adding, and some more mixed consists, I say. That's what we'll do. So then, after Gothenburg, no, after Stockholm, you want to be on this side, right? Yes. After Gothenburg, you want to be heading back that way. Tick that. Go back in here. Copy the line. And tick that. And then we'll go to 2. And we'll insert the rail line. And tick that. I wish you could multi-select. But better line manager is something... Well, it's only a little missing. It's not really the end of the world. But it, yeah, would be kind of cool for a better line manager. Maybe there is one, and I've never found it. Who knows? Get in there. There we go. Now all of those trains are going to be doing these 2 tracks. So that should have spread out the... yeah, there we go. That's much better. Look at that. Lovely. How are we doing over here? We are going to need to... Have you done up here? Yeah, there we go. Completely gone, the snow. We're going to get another one on. I mean, technically, we could tell these to wait until full, or we could buy that. Who do we have? Another conductor. Oh, yes, I was supposed to be finding an engineer for these. I think they've all got one, but we are going to be duplicating them. Yeah, as it stops snowing. Yeah, do you know what? It's all done now. Those trains should have moved. So we'll get you on. And straight away we'll get you an engineer on. And hopefully Yeah, you're indifferent. I'll take that over them making each other miserable. There goes another train. How are we doing? 145. We're in March at the moment. Just going to make sure I haven't forgot about anything. Apples might be something we should maybe fix up immediately. Now, we got apples and milk up here too. That might be another warehouse situation, right? Can we afford it at the moment? Sort of. Sort of. We might need... Let's check on the cloth production. Do you know what? We're not keeping up on wool. But that could have been because of the weather. Yeah, all of this decline could have been because of the weather. I don't know. I don't know. Are you... I mean, you're dealing with it quite nicely. What train do we have running on here? If we do add another train, obviously we're going to need a passing loop or double tracked. How you do it? You could be a fairly, in fact, couldn't you? I don't know why you're a Ryan. It's probably the only one we had at the time. Yeah, get you on. There we go. Better. Yeah. I don't know whether this is because of the winter. I really don't. Let's take a look. Well, there we go. However, you're going through them pretty quick, aren't you? 4 and 4 because we upgraded it. And you're not going to be supplying like anyone else for export. 72k? Which one's this? Sure. Why wouldn't I? Because we can deliver the fish down to here as well. Ooh, that's nice. I do like that. And we can't get this yet, can we? The grain? No. I'm really tempted though. I'm hoping they offer us a connection, connection bonus and or industry bonus. We might want to think about upgrading this. It's going to get a bit busy, isn't it? Now with the freight coming in. Security guard, absolutely. You get on there. Don't we have some operating here already? Yeah, there we go. Already taking grain. You'll see why I'll need to add more and more trains on here. I just hope that this grain farm can actually keep up. Ooh, that's pricey. It was really tempting, but pricey. We'll have to keep an eye on whether we're actually taking full loads out of there. Random breakdown. Luckily, they're separate from our passenger lines. Where's this heading? All the way to Lynn shopping. They should take crisp breads as well. That will need upgrading, wouldn't it? Ooh, pricey, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it, guys. I'll tell you why. Because we supply it. Right, what... Could we do a warehouse? You've got to be kidding yourself there, GT. You're broke. It's fine. We've got a bypass, which is going to speed up our trains as they're using it here. You get those passengers there as fast as... Oh, that's a nice view. Do we like that? I love the sun glistening off the water. It looks beautiful. But yeah, we've got milk here. That's out of reach. Yes, absolutely. Do we have milk anywhere up here? No. We do have more pigs. How many pigs do you need? Lots of them, maybe. Especially as they grow. Currently, we're keeping up. More than keeping up. In fact, what we're probably not doing... How much would it be to upgrade this? 154k. Maybe. Maybe. Because we could send sausages. I'm doing it again. We could send our sausages up here. And get them off our mixed consists, right? It might be an idea for us. Because the bigger the cities get, the more they're going to struggle. No one? Oh, it's an analyst. We're not going to afford any of that anyway. We're just coming out of winter, so we're on a bit of a decline everywhere. Yeah, I think that what the problem is the winter really does us in up here. Like, severely. Oh, poor Westeros. You're not really... You need upgrading. Oh. It's so pricey. Yeah, just ignore that for a moment. You've got to concentrate on making sure Gothenburg grows at horrendous rates, which they are. So yes, we can afford this now. I'm going to say we upgrade it. And we get sausages on there as well. In fact, for future, this is what we're going to store in here. Salt, we're going to do that eventually. We might even pre-store it. That could be cool. What's this? That looks nice. Or is it just, what is it, your own personal cone of coal? I don't think it is. It's licorice, isn't it? Salty licorice. Anyway, don't want any of that. What do we want? Something that they do round here. This, yeah. We are going to get that, I hope. I hope I've planned that right. Because we need this area, though. It opens up another city. Come on. Could you not give us a bonus anywhere? No. No. You just don't want to, do you? These are not in our area. It's cool that this is, though. There's our salt. Do we want to spend? No. See, if we do spend to start getting it in now, it's just gonna be costing us, and we won't earn money nearly fast enough. What I do want to do, though, is something we are managing, and that's it, very important, and that's duplicate one of these again. Look at how full they are. Goodness me. This one won't be that full, but it's still got plenty on board. And we'll get another conductor on that line. Beautiful. In fact, there is no line manager, is there? It's just a train list. Yeah. There's literally no line manager at all. Right. As soon as we've got our next bit of funds. That one's a bit pricier. Where are you? No, I don't want that. It's miles away. Oh, I'm lost now. We're over this way. Goodness me, that took us all the way up into this place. Which, Oslo, oh, I should know where that is. Is it Norway? Oh, I'm going to say Norway. I've heard Oslo before. I know where that is, surely. Right, yes, what was I doing? I got distracted. Yeah, we need to set this up. The reason being, again, these growing, these two, at the very least, and I would say Stockholm is ideal, and in fact Örebro as well could benefit all from a big warehouse here with a few trains running out. I would still take them direct at times, even though we've got direct wood here. Depending, like for instance, this has a sawmill, so it's going to need stuff from the warehouse and a direct line for anything it's producing. That's what I found is best. Whether that's true or not, I don't know, but I like it. It's always seemed to work in my favour, that's all I'm saying. And got me out of a pickle or two. Security guard, your timing is impeccable, sir. Inventor, absolutely. Did you know what? That's a good one. Because we haven't been in here for a while. We have a... Ooh! We have the bestest of the bestest mixed consists there as well. Do you know what? That's the thing, isn't it? We could upgrade all the power, but what do we currently run? We run the... Where's our other mixed one? It's the Rhine, isn't it? Yeah. 38, 51%. 41, 97%. Doing it. We're not going to replace them all, but ones we see that we could make use of, we will do that. Looks alright. There you go. That's cool. Right then, what are we building? Yeah, let's get this warehouse situation sorted. Do we start with a full-on warehouse? No, I'd like to just do these three for now. They're all goods that I believe all three of those cities require. Even Örebro might. Örebro. Anyhow, yes, warehouse. Oh, lay of the land isn't too bad. We can go here. What I'm thinking is we'll have a connection. Actually, we'll upgrade this. How much that cost us? Not too bad, not too bad. We'll cut this line and we'll shift it over to here. And we'll have just a short connection Now, if you're wondering, you can sometimes hit both with a big warehouse, but not in this situation, unfortunately. I can't, it just won't reach. Look at that. It's just. Which is sad, because that would have been ideal, but what we could probably do is have a... Oh, it doesn't matter, does it? It doesn't really matter. You can have 2 trains doing that one and just 1 doing this one. It's fine. You don't get money for either. We will need a supply tower on here, though. And then we can reutilize that supply tower to head down into the line we already have. Down here. There we go. Why won't you work? You should work, shouldn't you? What are you intersecting with? Oh, probably the other bit of track. There we go. We're in. And we'll do the same with this. And then we'll have it double tracked like that. Which will mean you'll need to go across... Ooh, that's not a good place, is it, for that? There we go. We'll get rid of that. Yeah, that's not a good place for that at all. That needs to be something along those lines. That'll do. Get those up there. Those that way. And... Really? That's the wrong way round, isn't it, you Burke? That won't help you. This needs to go... He keeps telling me he wants to go across here, but it won't let me. I mean, that would be... That'd be ideal. Maybe what we can do is delete that back again. And delete from there. And we'll have it double tracked here. Just to make it easier for the trains to transition. Yes, we'll try it like that. See how that works, guys. I mean, we get a full refund. Not only do you have a planning mode, but they forgive your mistakes as well. It's beautiful. Right, you go in there. Nope. I saw it. There it is. You go in there. You go across there. Beautiful. Much better. Right, now we can get it signalled up. Didn't have to do that, really. Just looks cool. Makes me happy. That's all I'll say. Here we go. Like that, and we're in. And then we've got supply tower up there. We'll need 1 off the junction just like that, so you don't get in each other's way. And we're rocking and rolling. I would say this might even not be needed at the moment. In fact, yeah, we'll get rid of you. You're not needed. We should get that engineer back. Either that or we just vaporized him. Not sure which. We need a rail line from there to there. Freight only. And we'll get our, not Class B, our fairly on there. Not the security guard. You're going to be taking it. What do we have? All the security guards. Professor? No, I don't want reduction. In fact, if anything, we want the other one, don't we? To give us money. To give us points, not money. Buy the points, because they're hard to come by. It takes forever. Freight, this is the one that can have... Is that another security guard? Dear, oh dear. Well, just all get on there. Well, not all of you. That would be crazy. Just 4 of them. Cheaty a bit. Anyway, you've got milk coming in here. Where's milk? We need wood first. Get wood on there. And milk and apples. Max those out. And then we'll set this up. We'll probably call it, and then we'll check on the situation of things. I think this one's going to be a bit of another close one. I feel I'm overconfident at the moment, to be honest with you. I'm not sure. Might run the other way out of this station for the 2 other towns. That might be a good idea. That way we're not tripping over the main line as much. Always have a main line, right? More so in this this series or scenario, as you've got that achievement that we're going to take a look at. Freight only, please. Add in a fairly, not a security guard. You won't be much use. Because I'd rather not run them through here to get to Lynn Shopping. We could just run this way, couldn't we? Off there. And share this line and double track it, in fact. Actually, how much would that cost us to get set up? Because we could branch off here and head up there immediately. Meaning we don't have to double track it all. There we go. I feel like we're going to need more than one train running that grain anyway, given what we're about to be doing. And supplying the world. That's what it feels like. Right, get you in there. This looks like the perfect place to branch off. If we can. Definitely going to need more than one here, and I prefer them not to trip over. Where have I gone? Where is it? There you are. How much is that going to cost? Absolute fortune. Cheaper. Alright. We can probably... In fact, why is it 3%? I never know. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Get that nice and smooth anyway. And then we can start getting those growing. It's all going to be money at the end of the day. Definitely worth doing. Come on. That's going to take a while. Should we check on this and then call it? I don't know. Ooh, 165. Is that all? That hasn't gone up much. Alright guys, that has been episode 8. I had a little bit of a coughing fit. Forgot to unmute myself. But in that time period, I brought as a 3B a new mixed goods train. Passengers and goods, even. Yeah, mixed consist. It's the fastest, I believe, we can get for this era. We'll take a look at that. And I finished off the line. I was talking to myself for like five minutes. That's all it was. Just connecting up that other place, the Lynn Shopping. Yes, connecting up Lynn Shopping to the warehouse. We've got to head up that way anyway in the next episode, so fear not, we're not missing out. And this is saved, so if anything happens while we're riding along, as you know, it won't. We won't miss out on it. And it's RNG anyway, so whatever happens now probably won't happen in the next one. So hopefully it's not nothing. It's something that's terrible that happens. I can hear it. I can hear it in the background happening. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed that one. It's going to be a toughie in the next episode. We're struggling a bit on that passenger count, aren't we? And then we've got to get Gothenburg growing. Goodness me. So until then, take care.